Hi, and welcome to Fun Fact Friday. My name is Professor Carbonaro. You could find me at NJ Carbonaro on Twitter, nickcarbonaro.com, or email me at ncarbonaro@lbcc.edu. The Fun Fact Friday we're going to go over today is just setting up a Twitter account. Very simple, very easy thing to do. But in our social media class, if we go through this and we figure out how to do this. But if you want to get a head start before we actually go and discuss Twitter, you can keep watching this video and figure out how to create a Twitter account. So there are a couple things that you need to have before even starting a Twitter account. And so the first one is to open up your web browser. I prefer Chrome just because it's an easier web browser to use and to make sure that all the plugins and stuff are efficient. Internet Explorer and Microsoft Edge may not be the best ones, but I use Chrome. And all you got to do is come up here and type in twitter.com, and it launches you to Twitter's homepage, Twitter's desktop version of a homepage. If you're doing this on your mobile device, it will look different, and there may be a Fun Fact Friday on another day talking about how to do the mobile device of Twitter and signing up through there. But there's two things you should have open. What I usually have open beforehand is my Twitter account and then my email account, because once you sign up, it'll ask you to verify the email. And so the very first thing you can see here is the Twitter's homepage. It tells you, you could search different topics. So even if you're not on Twitter, let's say you don't even want to go on Twitter, but you want to look up stuff. So you could go, and right here they have hashtags. Those are the trending topics that are going on right now, stuff that's happening. So as you can see, I'm recording it on April 20th, on February 26th, and the Oscars are going on and the Daytona 500. But let's say if you wanted to search for a specific person, and let's say we see here we have Justin Timberlake right there. So we could type in Justin Timberlake, and you could all of a sudden see different topics that are coming up. And once you type out his whole name, his verified account's there. So if you want to see anything that Justin Timberlake does, all you got to do is click on it, and you have access to his page. So even if you don't want to sign up for Twitter and you just want to look around, and on the taxonomy of social media, it's called being a lurker, where you're not necessarily involved in it, but you have some curiosity and you're kind of looking around the site. You could be in that curiosity / lurker stage and look around and see what's going on. But what we're going to do is we're going to set it up. And so first thing you do is you can come up here to sign up. Very easy. You click sign up. And the reason why I have my email, and I created a sample email so that you can see me go into my email and pick out the confirmation email, is that it says phone or email. I use email just because it's easier to do, and because you may change your phone, you may lose your phone, all that type of stuff, but your email is cloud-based, so you have it always. So I'll just type in Mr. C Sample email as my name, Mr. C Sample Twitter as my name. Can't include Twitter, that's good to know. Mr. C Sample account, we'll do that. And then check mark means it's good to go. Phone or email, I will type in my email account that I set up. So it's Mr. C Sample email at gmail.com. And you see another blue check mark, great. And then password, I will just use sample because I will be deleting this account after I am done. And it says you need to have 6 characters, so I'll do sample with an exclamation point. And the green is talking about the security issues. I'm not worried about the security issues because I'm going to be deleting this account. But for security, you probably do want to have a security issue. That's good. Tailor Twitter based on my recent website visits. So those are those cookies that you see when you're wondering, oh my gosh, how does Twitter know exactly what I want, and how do they know if I'm going to Vegas? And that's really weird. They're watching me. Well, they are watching you, and you opted for it if you click that check mark. So if you don't want them to tailor your tweets based off of your recent website visits, you can unclick it, or you could click it depending on what your level of interest and security and stuff is. So then all you got to do is sign up. Great. Now it will ask you for your phone number, and I don't want to save that. It will ask you for your phone number, but you could skip this, right? You could skip this phase. So let's skip it. Now this is your username. You could always choose it later. They give you suggestions, so I'm just going to do the suggestion just to make it easy. So it says C sample email because Mr. C sample email. Just very easy. I click next. So glad you're here. Very easy, ready to go. And so it says let's go. What are you interested in? This is just to gear for Twitter to find out what potential topics you like to discover. So let's say I love the Lakers, and for sports wise, I love the Lakers and NBA, and we'll do NCAA football because I'm a big USC person, and let's say I want news as well, and because I teach business, I'll say I want business, and tech because I teach in the tech industry. Let's see if I like, we'll do that. We'll just leave it at that. And you could do even more. You could search for other topics as well, which you're interested in later on, but your tweets will guide you when you have your Twitter account. So you press continue. Want to find my friends to see who they follow, so you could choose to import your contacts. So if you don't want to have people follow you, you just press no thanks. But if you do want to create that Twitter sphere, that Twitter universe out there, the Twitterverse, you could click both email accounts, whatever email accounts you have set up. For me, I'm just going to say no thanks because I'm just figuring out how to do it. But if you want, you can click that import contacts. It shows the people that you want, and you just press submit to add them. Say no thanks. Follow some of the accounts below because I checked all that stuff. So I checked tech, I checked business, I checked sports, and so you could see a lot of tech, a lot of sports right there for sports. Business and finance, you could do all that type of stuff, and in all these different types of industries that they feel that they want you to go into. For me, I'm not going to select any of them right now, just because I don't want to have them on my thing, just because I'm deleting them. But let's leave. Let's just leave one. So we'll continue doing. We'll get rid of this. And let's say I do want to follow Justin Timberlake, and I'll follow Forbes, and I'll follow Pau Gasol because he was a Laker. So let's say those three. Follow 3 and continue. Never miss a Twitter notification. If you want to keep updated on certain people, you could click on this notification. It will buzz you every time they come in. But hey, you may not want that. Not now. Hang on a second while we set up the Twitter for you. Then boom, all this stuff is here, and it gives you little things to help you out. So welcome home. This timeline is where you'll spend most of your time. It's an update, so you could read all this type of stuff. Join the conversation. Add your thoughts about any tweet with a reply. So that's what it is. You reply on a tweet. You could press next. You could spread the word, meaning you could retweet stuff. Fastest way to share someone else's tweet is with a retweet that instantly sends it to all your followers. And then next, it says a whole lot when you like it. So liking is a way of not only liking it, but keeping it as a bookmark, meaning you could go back and see all your likes on your homepage so that you could see which Twitter accounts you liked. And so you would say, got it. It says confirm your email address. So this is why I wanted to say confirm your email address, because and that's why I always keep it open. And as you can see, my inbox has one in there, so I'll click that. Confirm your Twitter account. Confirm. Sends me back to Twitter. Your account's been there. And so it'll say on the left-hand side here how to really set up your Twitter account. And so I'm not going to go through that. That's what the class is for. That's what we go through in class when we go through all this stuff. But you could tweet directly right here. Put your tweets right there. You could press tweet right there and it opens up the same thing. But on the desktop browser, you could just type in there on what's happening. But see, as you scroll down, that thing doesn't follow you. So that's why they have this right up here. Over here are your trends that are going on right now. So Toyota Nation, Oscar, or Toyota bought that, promoted by Toyota Racing, but they have the Oscars, Daytona 500, all these different things that are going on right now. And so that's a little introduction to Twitter. Like I said, if you'd like to know more about Twitter, you can register for GBiz25, and we go over Twitter. If you're a student in GBiz25, spread the word so that you're able to get more people involved in the class. And the bigger the class, the bigger the community, the more need it is, and then we could spread the message even more, all about social media. So yeah, if you have any questions, if you need anything, again, you can subscribe to my page and look up some more videos, or you could email me. The description is in my about section, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much easy, simple steps to setting up Twitter. Not as hard as what people may think. But if you are interested in more of that, register at Long Beach City College for GBiz 25, Digital and Social Media. Thank you, and I will see you again at the next Fun Fact Friday.